Good afternoon, everyone. Sheila here in Bohodaydreams, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a really good weekend. So we woke up this morning and it was like bitter cold, and now it's so nice and warm in my studio. I feel like I need to get into my I'm going to Hawaii clothes. It's like one extreme to the next, I tell you. Anyway, I had some requests for a tutorial, just a simple tutorial for these and how I do them and some of the things I use them for. And I had done a tutorial, but it was mixed in amongst another video tutorial, and so many people just didn't see it. So we're going to do this, and we're just this is just going to be devoted to this tutorial, making these and some of the uses for them, because I love them and I think they make beautiful adornments for our journals. And I'm just going to show you some of the journals that I haven't quite completed yet, but will here this weekend to get them sent off. So here is one of the focal medallions. And here's another one, and this journal isn't complete yet either. But when you hear me talking about it looks like a buckle and I slide the tie through, then you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's super pretty. It looks like it is a buckle from way gone by. And once we've done this, then we're going to go and I'm going to show you some of the ways that I use some of these pieces. Anyway, so what you're going to need is before I do that, I'm just going to pop up my information. I'm Sheila Genrich, scoghill4@gmail.com. Facebook group is Bohodaydreams, and I'm going to link all of that in the description box. I'm also going to link all of the pieces that I've used, and I have found some new, very, very beautiful jeweled pieces that are very economical. So I've got them on order now, and I'm going to be linking those in the description box too. So I grabbed some frames. This is what the gold frame looks like when you get them, and I think they might be out of stock right now because you bought a lot of them, but this is what the gold looks like. This is what the green bronze looks like. And then my favorite, which I thought I had ordered, but I had ordered these ones instead, is the red bronze. And this one here is my favorite. I love, love, love that one. I don't have it in the frame. So when you're getting the little frames, they come in a bunch of frames. You get lots. You get 4 different colors. You get all the colors. Gold and silver, bright silver, black, and the red bronze. So you get everything when you order that, and you get a big, big, big supply of them. When you order your frames, I think they're either 12 or 20 frames. There's a lot of frames, and they come in all the different styles, but I like these ones because they look like Victorian picture frames. And also, oops, I have dumped all of that out already once today. These are jewelry connectors, but I use them as bases for the smaller little bits and pieces. And then you're going to need some of your bits and pieces, and I have all sorts. See, here's one in silver. Some of this stuff comes from Joann's. Most of it comes from Amazon. Some of it comes from Hobby Lobby, probably Michael's. I don't know. I'm an addict to stuff like this. I just buy it when I see it. You're also going to need some black paint. I love this paint. I must have gotten it in a thrift bag or something like that. It's thick. It's thick. It likes to stick. And then you will need the rub and buff, some sort of metallic wax. You can do silver, you can do bright gold, it doesn't matter. I like this one because it looks very aged already. And then you'll need some paper towel, and then I also have my wipes, my baby wipes sitting here, because I'm messy. I'm not even going to lie. So first thing I'm going to do is put down some parchment paper. And the parchment paper is just something that I get from Costco. Just the great big rolls of parchment paper. I'm super messy, so I need to have something down, or my nice little blue map here is going to look so used that I'm not even going to want to have it on camera. All right, so this was this before, and I'm going to show you the little silver one that I did, and this one's really fun because this one here, you don't have to do much with it, but it looks very rusted, and I'll show you a finished piece with this later. We'll go through some of the finished pieces, but right now we're going to work on these two pieces and this piece because we're going to need that. So the first thing I use, and I hope I'm going to be in frame this time because this is why I'm doing it all over again. It's because I wasn't in frame. Oh, and I found something else. Yes, this. I found a bunch of these, and I found them, and these are from Amazon. I found them in the bronze, and I found them in the silver. And I'm sure there's probably somewhere in my mess some sitting in gold. I don't know. Anyway, so what you're going to do is take your black, and you're going to spread that around. And on some of them, you kind of have to pat it a little bit so that it kind of gets into the cracks, because this gold is so slippery. It doesn't want to grab paint. It doesn't want to grab a lot, that's for sure. So you have to add a little extra. And then once it dries, then it gives it the grit that it needs for the gold rub to attach itself. This one isn't like that. This one already has a bit of grit to it. And then I've got that pretty good. We're going to let that dry. Then I'm also going to just add a little bit of black to this one. This one dries very quickly. And so while we're doing those two, we're going to add a little bit here and to this also. I've never used one of these before. These are also connectors, but I'm going to do that now. We're going to use that. We're going to see if we can use that. All right, so we did that. And yes, I am a little bit dirty, but that's okay. So there's that. Grab a paper and one of these. Yeah, I did this really nice little video for you all because I really like you so much, and then I found that I was out of frame, and I don't want to be out of frame because sometimes you guys don't like it when I'm out of frame. All right, so hopefully that's going to dry up here really fast. This one's already dry because that one doesn't take very much. All right, let's grab another piece of paper. Now we're going to use this, the Rub and Buff. Oops. I just add a little bit to, let's pull this in a bit. All right. I just use a little bit, and if you think you have too much, just pat it a little bit. And then you just rub it around a little bit. And this is paint, and it smells like paint. It's just paint in a very viscous form. And so you want to make sure that you don't drop that on any place else, because you'll need a paint remover to get that off of your table. Just saying. Just ask me how I know. Here. That's so pretty. Looks old. So now we're going to do this one. Make sure it's dry. Yes, it is. The paint dries very quickly. Let's see here. And I know there's probably better things to use than paper towel. Probably like a little bit of muslin or something like that. but I wasn't thinking. And so this is what I grabbed, and probably be better if it was something else. All right, so we don't want to take out all of the black, because you want that kind of in there a little bit. Gives it that old look. You just don't want it to be like super obvious all over the place. All right, that looks good. And now we're going to try this piece. I haven't done that one before. This is experiment. Make sure I'm still in the frame. It's sometimes hard to stay in frame, just because, you know, I'm watching what I'm doing, but I end up out of frame. Out of frame anyway. Oh yeah, I got to do this one too. That one always takes the gold so pretty. I just gonna add a little bit more. Sometimes you have to pat it on. Like for this piece here, I actually do. I just pat it on. This one could probably use a bit more. And when it dries like that, it kind of looks like it is rust. Looks really cool. All right, so we're going to leave that there. Okay, so we are basically done. That looks really good. All right, so we're done with this. We're going to let that dry, and then we're going to come back. Okay, so it is now all dried. Very, very good. So next step is to get your E6000 glue. And I shouldn't have thrown away that parchment paper like I did, because I like to put my glue onto a piece of paper. Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, that'll work. All right. And I like to have a little pokey thing, but oh my goodness, I don't have anything here. That's because I already did this once and then I cleaned it up. And now I don't have a pokey thing. Okay, well, I'm just going to use this. We'll use this. This is sitting here. All right, so let's pop some E6000 glue. I love this glue. I just love it because I've used a lot of glues for a lot of different things that I've been gluing together. And I find that when I use a super glue, the off-gassing on the super glue actually dulls up the metal, dulls up these jewelry bits, those right there, dulls them right up. Excuse my fingers, please excuse them. All right, so what are we going to do? Oh my, I should have done that first. Oh man. Okay, well, I got lots of glue. Let's see, what do I want to do? Oh, that's so pretty. That's very pretty. But you know what? I almost feel like if I were to use that, it'd be kind of like a waste of a frame, right? All right, so. Oh, that's pretty. That's super pretty. All right, so how about we do one of these? Let's do this first. All right, so I already know this one here is a brooch. So I've got to take that pokey thing off. And these brooches, they are riveted on. So I just need to peel them back. Sometimes they leave a little bit of a sharpness. It's kind of hard to do this like on camera. If anybody has made videos doing stuff like this, oops, it's sometimes a little bit of a challenge to stay in camera. Okay, so now there's a little bit of sharp ends there, which I don't like, which don't matter. Once you've got it glued to the surface of your journal or wherever, it's not going to matter. But I will take my little cutters. Oh, like these ones. These ones are a little bit stronger for that. And I like to just nip off the tops of that because it's just solder. It's just soldered on. Solder is very soft. Oops. I used to solder a lot of stuff. I used to solder silver together. Oh, that's good. All right, so let's get that out of the way. These fit into the frames beautifully. Beautifully. Now they need to be straight. So if they're not straight, give them a little bend. This is what they look like close up. Just so pretty. Just felt like there was something rough there. So I'm just gonna do that. All right. Now you have to figure out where the points meet, because there isn't a lot that attaches to it. That's why we use the E6000 glue, because that stuff is pretty strong. So I'm going to grab my pokey tool, and I know that my points are right here. They bond right here and then right on the bottom. That's super important. Otherwise your piece will fall off. And if you have a little bit of excess glue, that's not a big deal, because this glue, even after it's dried, if there's excess glue, you can pull that, you can pull it off. All right, so line it up. Line it up, and then you're just going to let it dry like that. And that's going to need to dry for a while, because there isn't a lot that is holding it together, but this glue is really, really good. Okay, so I wanted to use this. I want to use it on here because look how pretty that is. That's super pretty. I haven't done this before, so this is an experiment. And now, let me see, what do I have here? That's too big. Oh, here's a little one. Let's see, what does that look like on camera? Oh, that looks really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so I can do it like that. I like that. Or I can take and put that underneath like that. And then it kind of is a little bit more flush. But I like the layered look. I love that look. So I'm going to put this on top. Get out your pokey tool. And you know that this is where it's going to connect with the frame. I love the E6000 glue. I don't know if I told you that already. Because it's so easy to work with. All right, clean up the pokey tool. Let's set this piece on top. I'm in frame, hopefully. There. I like it. All right, now we're going to put this one on top. This was a button. I cut those pieces off a while back because I was going to use it for something else. Ew, I really like that. That might need to have some little jewels. I don't know. I've done so many with the jewels that now I'm kind of liking them without the jewels. I don't know. And also super important to figure out where your connecting points are. And I find also that if you put a lot of glue on and you're not careful, that glue will seep up underneath those little holes. And then you have to get the needle out and you have to pick it out. And in the crafting world, because we do like the E6000 glue, that isn't always a problem. A lot of us will pick. A lot of us like to peel the glue off our fingers. I usually have it everywhere. This is the cleanest I've ever been. I know that Cheryl Hood's going to say, wow, that's true. She's not lying. All right, I need a little bit more glue, because we're going to do a third one. Oh, we're going to do the little one too. Yes, because these ones are so much fun too. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to glue that on. Oops. We're going to glue that on. Get your little pokey tool. Add the glue. And this is one where you might have to get your little needle out and pull the glue out of the little hole after it's completely dried. So there's glue everywhere. I just stick it like this. There. And in there sometimes you might see the glue. And maybe not this time. Okay, oh, I really love that one. That was a good choice. Good choices. All right, what do I... I love that one. I do love that. But how about this one here? How about this one? Oh, that's so pretty too, but it's kind of big. For right now, it's a little bit. Oh, here's another one. That one might be a little big. Let's see. Too big. There's also these. Oh, that will be for something else, I am sure. That would be really pretty if there was some way I could secure that in. It's just not big enough. Unless I glued it really well, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, there's also this one. Oh, this is pretty. This one is so, so pretty. And this isn't the right frame for it. These are Hobby Lobbies, I think. It just looks so pretty on that frame. I don't even have another frame like that sitting here. So pretty. But we can't use that one. Oh, that's really pretty. That fits in there just perfectly too, doesn't it? Maybe I should glue that one in. Oh, I bet that's going to be pretty. That one's also really pretty as a center here. Actually, I like it better as a center. I like that. It's beautifully oval. Oh, that's pretty too. This is like the hard part, is deciding what you want to do. Oh, I wonder if that fits. No, that does not. Well, it almost fits. It might. I'm gonna take these pieces off, see if I can make that work. Oh man, that one's tight. I don't have two pliers here, so we'll just use what I do have. I use these. I just bent the jump ring apart. I don't know if this will work or not. I'm just gonna try it. Gotta get this jump ring off too. See if it's big enough. Ooh, yes, it is. But maybe I have to come in from behind. Nope. So it is big enough, just according to the, let's see, oh, that's so pretty. That's really pretty. But I have to keep those pieces on. Decisions. Oh, I like that too. Darn. Let me see. I'm cutting those off. And if I have to use it for something else, I will. So I'm just going to nip these two pieces off. This is why I don't go barefoot in my studio. At least I haven't for about a month. Okay, will that sit in there? It might. It does if I do it that way. That's pretty, but I like it better this way. I don't know. I have to think about that. But I might like it here. How does that look? Does that look delicate? Do you know what? That really does look delicate because it frames all of that in. I think, let me see. Okay, I just can't decide. That's terrible. All right, we'll do that one. Oh, let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, it's another one with great big ones. That's no good. Let's see about that. Actually, you know, the more, oh, But you know what? That's really pretty in there because it fits right in there like that. I don't even have to cut anything off. I'm going to do it because that's going to be, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Let's see, how did that fit? Like that, right? Yes. Okay, so the glue is off to the side. And that's great. I don't even have to cut anything off with this one. But I do need more glue. See, this is why everything takes me so long. Because I have to then decide what I want to do. And it's not always that simple, you know? All right. Okay, so my capturing points are right off to the side here. Oops. There. And there. Yeah, that's a lot of glue. I can hear you saying it. But you know what? I bet that would be really pretty in there. Oh, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. But you know why it looks so pretty in here? Because of the rust. Because it's gold and then it's rusted. And it just looks so pretty. Oh, that's going to be so pretty for what I want it for. I wonder about this. I just have to figure out a way so that it will stay and not fall, because that's really super pretty too. Okay, so we're going to do this one. So which one should I use? Which one? Dilemmas. Ooh. I think this is a Michael's. Oh, there's this. Do you know what? Next time I'm going to be golding that up because that fits like that. It's perfect. That would be so pretty. I'll have to do that next time. Okay, I'm going to do here's another one. I haven't used this one yet. But I don't like that one as much. But I like that one in here. I like that in there. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. And because it's going to adhere straight to that, I don't have to worry about connection points. It's just a simple slap some glue on, lay it down, just kind of eyeball it up so that it's even. I like my points, the top point and the bottom point, to line up. And when they're lined up, these 2 points are going to line up too. See what I mean? So where am I? I'm a little close. Okay. All right. So that's really it. Now we're going to let those dry. I'm going to clean this one up. I want to show you. I'm going to clean this up and then I'm going to be back. Okay, so I am back. While they were drying, I got a little bit brave and I did that. And it is so pretty. It just fits in there perfect. And right now I am going to just apologize for the condition of my fingers because there's paint on them. There's glue on them. I got paint underneath my fingernails. And in my studio, I don't have running water. So it's not like I can quickly just go and wash my hands and scrub them. So I have tried to get most of it off, but honestly, like, I hope you guys are already like understand that I'm not the neatest painter in the world. It gets everywhere. Anyway, so they're all dry and I want to show you some ways that I use them. So you already know that I use the medallions for the front of my journal covers. It's a very simple decoration, but it is very pretty and you don't need a lot extra when you use that. So there's that. Then there is the slide through when I make them so that I can slide my silk tie through. And this one's not done yet, but it's really pretty that you can, you know, you can position that where you want. And if you wanted to, I mean, if your spine's wide enough, you can stick that on your spine. It's really pretty. So anyway, there's that. So those are a couple of ways that I do use them. Now I also today decided to use them on my bookmarks. They are really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And if it was to hang, if you had a whole bunch of books, don't let the beads distract you because they're distracting. If you had a bunch of books sitting on top of each other, wouldn't that be pretty to have your little bookmarks dangling from it? Oh, I think it's so pretty. And when you actually get the bookmark hardware, it is in the same colors. This is what they look like. This is how I buy them. They come in kits like this, in a bag like this. They have all the colors of these, the little frames. It's all the same color. So it's really simple to coordinate them. For a long time, I was making the bookmarks with the prism, which is beautiful. I love that. That's very delicate. But this is equal. And these are really pretty. And I've seen so many pictures where all these books are sitting one on top of each other and they have all these pretty bookmark dangles. I think this works beautifully for that. And then there is one more idea I had that just came to me. And if you grab your favorite, your favorite paper clip. Oh my goodness, I've done that. It's too warm in here. Grab your favorite paper clip. And I love both of these. I love these little ones. Look how cute they are. They have, whoops, where am I? They have the little heart on them. Isn't that cute? So if you grab your favorite paper clip and add a little jump ring, look at that. All of a sudden, it's a decorated paper clip. And where did I use one? Oh, right here. I put one on the side of this journal like this. And I think it would be beautiful if your journals are sitting like this, one on top of each other, and you have your beautiful little paper clips dangling from them. Oh my goodness. I think that's just beautiful. I don't know. I love doing stuff like this. And to me, it's easy, and it adds such an old world charm to the pieces that we love. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for me, or if you have some positive feedback for me, or if you have feedback for me where I can do better on things, please let me know. But let it be kind. Just let it be kind. Anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.